All right, Ed, hand over your concealment stone.
Like I need one of those. Hey!
Don't play games, Ed. I saw you take one this morning.
Well, you saw it wrong.
This won't take long.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Found it!
I love him. I know him, y'all. I know him. I know him.
Not bad. Ooh, so pretty!
Anyway.
It's okay, Ed. Maybe you can just cheer from the sidelines?
Yeah, okay. Go get him, Mittens! Man, I can't get anything right.
Be appreciated. I wanna be appreciated. I wanna be appreciated.
Ah, weak. Your dad's here.
But look, Rat's tied up. This is the perfect chance to give him the serum.
But it isn't ready. Hey!
No, not this one. Oh!
What are you doing?
If the blabber serum needs more heat to finish, then this should do just the trick.
And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That's the worst idea you ever had in your entire life.
I was dumb. I'm sorry.
Whoops, got a case of the old jelly legs.
I'll catch up.
I don't know what rituals you have in the human realm, but I'll help you pick some flowers and we can do something here.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
I make a motherfucker say, oh yeah! I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear! Cause that bitch gon' need it.
Hey, old man. Give me everything.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me. I know he's gonna wild out and he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Do you think they'll reach the human realm?
Probably doesn't work that way, but
It's a nice thought, right?
I'm gonna get a heart attack.
Hey yo guys, what is up? This is a mildly medicated TVC coming at you with my review of the 14th episode of the second season of The Owl House. Now I know everybody watching has literally Ida and King's face right now, like, bitch, what is you doing? You've never watched more than one episode of this show past the first one, and I know, but I just wanted to talk about this episode because with the new season coming out, I wanted to know what was happening, but you guys know, as I've mentioned multiple times, I'm not interested in watching the show myself, but all the channels I normally go to review the show just didn't have reviews up or just stopped reviewing it, and I'm like, selfishness. How am I supposed to know what's going on if you won't tell me? And I did see other channels, but I hate change, and some other channels that I just didn't want to watch their reviews because it just wasn't interesting. So I just decided, fine, I'll watch it myself and I will review it. I will fill that content gap that those selfish YouTubers who probably have a lot on their plate refuse to fill up. How dare they have a healthy work-life balance? I don't. Oh my god. So I said, I'll sit down, I'll watch, I'll review it. And luckily for me, I've had the most intense cramps I've had in a hot second, to the point that I've had to take medication, both traditional and English, pharmaceutical, whatever, to calm down. So I'm a bit loopy, which is saying a lot because I'm normally loopy. So having to do this in a more altered state of mind is gonna be an experience for both of us. So, the Owl House. I know the basic plot and premise of everything that's going on. I know the character arcs. I know a lot. But I did not know what Gus's voice sounded like for the longest time, because I just realized all the videos I've watched never played Gus or what he was saying until very recently. And I'm like, oh, he sounds like that. Oh my god, how do I not know what he sounds? Do I know what Willow sounds like? I don't think I know what Willow sounds like. But I know what Hunter sounds like. Okay then. Regardless, so this episode was a lot. Because again, for those who don't know, I watched the first episode of The Owl House and I just bailed. It wasn't for me. It was, but it wasn't. And I just said, you know what? I love everything about this, but I just didn't want to invest in another heavy lore, heavy thing show. Because at that time we had Steven Universe, we had, I was just getting to Miraculous. I can't even think now, but there was a lot of shows at the time, and I just didn't want to invest in another show. After I think Star Versus let me down so much, I said, nah, Disney is not doing that to me again. I'm not getting into a show, watching it for several seasons, and then having it disappoint me. And then unfortunately, I got out of the game when Amphibia and the Owl House were starting up. And again, I hate isekai, so this was just bad all around for me. But they're really good stories. They're really well told. I just did not care to watch them. But this episode makes me feel so bad for that, because I was watching it and I was like, yep, when are they going to do the annoying things? Or you know how they say the show has annoying tropes that it borrows from Gravity Falls or stuff. I was just waiting to see the things I wouldn't like. And then I noticed it was 23 minutes and I was like, all right, time to trudge through the trenches.
Okay.
But
Meet you guys in the kitchen.
no, it was so freaking cute. Everything went uphill the moment.
Problem, and it could distract us all day.
Everything went up when Amity came because they were so. Oh my god, they were so hecking cute.
Tell me all about it and don't spare a single detail.
I knew this episode people were like, bring tissues or whatever, and I knew this episode had something to do with dads, and already I assumed the worst, which is biases that I have to address. Because why did I assume, like, we know Amity has issues with her dad, so I thought, oh, Luz and her dad, probably her dad worked out on her mom or something, but no, my man's dead. And I feel like a bitch for assuming. So Amity's dad doesn't care about her. Basically, we've been new. And she wants to do something to connect with him. And he just doesn't want that. He has his eyes on the prize and just is basically not listening to her at all. And he's trying to force her to do this thing, which he is actually telling this man, I don't want to do it. But he's basically not paying attention. So Amity enlists her girlfriend to get this thing off her back so she can go and do the tournament that she wanted to do. Oh my god, Mama Blight. She knew what she saw and she saw what she liked. Did that make sense? I hope it did. So Luz is like, don't worry, babe, I got you. Causing chaos and destruction is my forte. And as we're going through this, we can see that Luz is really, 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 really trying so hard to distract herself from anything. Like, there's things in her head that she really doesn't want to think about. And you know, the longer you try not to think about it, the worse it becomes. So Amity uses her spell. I know she has slime magic, but how does slime magic affect your voice? Anyway, and they do a little bit of plant magic later. Like, is this like a hard magic system or a soft magic system? Well, I guess it's a hard magic system because everything is so rigid, but then there's like wild magic, there's things in between. So, see, I know a bit about this show. I know the whole thing with Ida's eyes is like her curse, but she shared it with her sister. But then again, why isn't her sister a harpy? Why is there a design on King's horn? This review, I feel, is going to be very short compared to my other ones, which I go in depth because I know nothing about this show to do all the little intricate like detailing or whatever. So Amity joins this contest, and her siblings, I don't know, when they first got introduced, what I saw of them was they were just the bratty older siblings who just make their sister's life a living hell. But I've come to understand, oh, they do that because they just feel like she's a stuck up prick who's just kissing up to her parents, And she was, but now she's becoming more rebellious, more free. And I think the siblings, they're bonding over that. They're growing closer. But again, my frame of reference is the first time I saw them, they were pulling pranks on her with Luz, and Amity and Luz were barely friends. And then the next time, I think her sister was brushing her hair. So it's kind of like, okay, maybe they always had that familial bond, but they just liked pranking their sister. So anyway, she's just used to them, used to their shenanigans. Wait a minute, her eyes are gold. Their eyes are gold. Ida's eyes is gold. Everyone on the Boiling Isles has the same gold eyes. Anyway, so they have this thing called concealment magic, which is it just makeup? I like the twins. They were fine. I just started to love the brother now. He just shot up in ranks past Hunter, and I barely know any of these characters, but I love a goofy, dorky idiot who's kind of insecure. Apparently, the sister has her own concealment magic, just like teenagers, and I just love it. Apparently, she just has acne and like unruly hair. He just did not get ready today. He was dependent on the magic entirely for his appearance. My God. I love it. So they give their sister the thing, and she just looks like a very adorable secretary. It's giving everything that needs to be given.
Ooh, so pretty!
Oh my God. This is everything. My goodness. Oh, so cute. I thought romance was dead in everything I've read. I like romance stories, but recently, like the past 5-10 years or whatever, I just noticed, why is all romance just love triangles and miscommunication and just forlorn glances at a distance? And then I just wonder why I'm so attracted to stories like Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey, but because it's like, at least the characters interact. At least they got together. I think Twilight, they got together like before the halfway point of the book. I hate drawn out shenanigans. Give me what I came for, damn it. And here it's like, that's why I just love gay media so much. Even though, yeah, they like to do the Korosami thing at the end, a lot of like indie webtoon stuff. People just get together, or they are together, and even if they're gonna do the dragged out things, there's like a valid reason for it. Can we give the love triangle a rest already? It is the most annoying concept to drag out a love plot. Are romance writers just incapable of creating tension? Hello? Look at it here. They are together, but there's still drama with Luz keeping secret and lying and Amity being hurt. They were able to create drama while still being together and cute. And oh my God, can we take a page out of the gays? Oh, wait, there's a stereotype that like lesbians move very quickly in their relationships. And I know Luz's bi, Amity is a lesbian, but with female relationships, they move at lightning speed. So maybe this is that in action. They're just light years ahead. Can we learn from them, straights, please? So Ida has her own side quest to learn more about what's happening with the Coven, because Rain, who was her ex, who is non-binary, got captured and their memory got wiped. So she wants to know what's going on with them. And this guy from episode 1 of season 1, did he work for the Emperor? I just knew he was like a big bad, and Ida got King's crown or something from him. So she believes, okay, if I can get information out of him. She tried to harass him, but she said, but this is the security? What the hell? King giving him the stink eye. So she's like, okay, fine. I'll just poison him. Or sorry, I'll just what's the word I'm looking for? None of these words are what I'm looking for. She will drug him. Fair enough. She will drug him to tell her the truth. Literally, that's what she's planning to do, just with extra flair. So the competition starts, and Amity, oh my God, they're just everything. No. We need this representation. Not the gay stuff. Well, the gay stuff, but not the gay stuff. Just a healthy young couple just loving and supporting each other. Because we've had too much bullshit of, oh, I don't have to tell him, keeping secrets. We've romanticized toxic relationships in a way. Ironic, even though I just called Twilight, but shut up. we romanticize if the relationship is rough or struggling, that's cute, that's sexy. It's like, no, let's romanticizing, verbalizing, talking, telling your partner you love them and they're amazing. Yes, it's awkward, but fuck everybody else. That's your partner. Literally, me and Jay a while back, it's Ramadan right now. Everything is holy. We've realized we are so touchy feely. We like contact, just holding each other's hands, and not being able to do that is literal torture. So to see that in this, where you're just seeing a couple just going, "You're my everything," and it's like, yes, queens, please verbalize that, show that to the youngings that being in a relationship isn't miserable, or it doesn't take 2 years for your crush to notice you. If he doesn't, move on, find somebody else who does notice you and tells you you're amazing and you're perfect and you're pretty. God have mercy. But again, just because everything is going great doesn't mean there isn't some drama. Instead of having Luz and Amity pine for each other for years on years on years, they got together, but that's not the end of their story or their growth. Luz is still like learning things. Things are going on in her mind as her girlfriend is kicking butt, and she really needs to distract herself. And she said, okay, I'm going to enter the tournament and whittle the competition down. I said, that makes no goddamn sense. You're going to have to fight each other at the end of the day. She's like, oh no, if I'm fighting, I'm taking out half the opponents, so you have less people to worry about. And I'm like, makes sense. So the brother is just excluded. This is a women's club. He's a man. He can't do shit. And he just feels bad. I'm like, I'm not good at anything. It's like, I relate. Everybody else is competent. And my incompetent ass is just wandering off, just trying not to fuck up everyone else's good vibes. And then he finds Ida trying to catch a beast to use it to create a spell to use on the warden. If he's still the warden anyway, after the whole fuck up and, having people escape prison, he should be fired. I think he was fired. I don't know. So he tells her, yeah, you're doing it wrong. Do this and this. Ida's like, wait, you're an expert? Come with me. Luz joins the battle. And my God, the magic, the animation, that alone was one thing I also felt really bad about. That the quality of animation and the fight scenes are a sight to behold in and of themselves. Sermon is going on in the back, just in case you hear something and you're wondering. Amity really said, you thought. Sister is on, what's it called? Healer duty. They're whittling down the list. Yeah, sister's on healer duty, and brother is helping Ida capture people. Old Granny just came out and showed us, yeah, don't mess with the elderly. Luz had to use trickery to get her off the stage. So the potion is coming along and Ida is just praising the brother. You're doing good, kid. And he's like, I've never done anything competently in my life. So now the battle is getting really heated. Things are reaching a point where you need to concentrate, and Luz really doesn't want to be in her head. And everyone's telling her, hey, can you just shut up for a second? She's like, yeah, I can keep quiet. I love this hairstyle. I don't know. Luz always had this, would I say gender fluidity with her style, especially with Grom and stuff. She doesn't conform to the typical standards of femininity. I think that's what I'm trying to say, and I really appreciate that. So things are going on in her head and she just really doesn't want to think about them, and I won't say it reached the point of being annoying, but it was just like, hey, there's this thing you're trying to avoid. I really was thinking of the whole dad abandoned her angle. I was about to say the Senti monster, the goop monster thing finds whatever it was he was sent to do. Luz fucks it up as always because she's just, that's her thing. She lies to Amity about it. It doesn't end well. Oh my God, the girlfriend. Oh my God. I think this is the finale, so maybe Luz dropped out. Her dad comes in being an absolute dick, saying she forfeits. I'm like, you have on what authority, good sir? Amity is like, did you lie? She's like, no. And I like the fact that even though she's hurt by what Luz did, she's still focused on, hey, something is wrong. talk to me. You've been weird all day. She's still not wanting to talk, Luz that is, and that just hurts her. Like, what is it that's so bad that you can't tell me? The warden guy tries to attack. The dad just beats him up very easily. The guy's like, okay, fine, here's your championship. I like the fact that I'm trailing my fingers like I'm the one doing the damn magic here. The dad's like, yeah, I already got it. Screw off. But if he had it, didn't somebody have to fight him to get it? Isn't it like the same belt that's being passed on? I don't know. So he's like trying to reprimand her, saying, let's go. She just explodes, saying, yeah, leave me the hell alone. I'm not going with any of you, even you, Luz. And that, you can just see Luz say, it's feeling like, oh, I have messed up. She's trying not to think about things, but I think she got the worst kind of distraction she was hoping for.
Either of you. Amity?
I like how she no hesitation, she's going after her girlfriend like, I'm sorry babe, I'm sorry. So he says, oh, this is the perfect time to give the potion to the thing, and I'm like, no, do not do this, because Ida went to get more firewood to make it hotter. He said, oh, we'll just add this little heat thing to make it hotter on purpose and give the thing to the warden. Isn't this where Grom happened? That's so cute. I like how different things are happening, but each story is not really interfering with the next one, even though here is kind of a jump cut. With this one, Amity freaks out and runs away. Luz goes after her. Then the scene happens because of what Luz and Amity did, it gave this B plot the chance to work. I don't know, I just liked how the two A plot B plus just moved so seamlessly, and if that's how it works in the show, I really appreciate it. I don't think that's how most A plot B plots work in other shows. Correct me if I'm wrong. The different plots is just, okay, this thing is happening with this group of characters, hard cut, this thing is happening with this other group of characters. So again, a hard cut happens here. My hypocrite ass. Luz finds Amity really distressed. I like the fact that she's like, hey, can I sit here? She doesn't just sit. We actually see Amity nod her head and she sits. We love the subtle consents and just listen. Oh my god. Oh god. I actually wanted to go back and watch a previous episode. I saw an episode with Hunter in school and what's her name? Willow. I'm part of the fandom. The fandom was promised a Willow episode, so it was the Hunter episode with Willow. We saw Hunter send a bird to Luz, and he said, sorry, not you. So, oh my god, is him a Willow a thing? Ha! Calm down. So, Amity airs out her grievances of, yeah, you kind of hurt my feelings.
Belt. And I thought I could understand my dad better. But then you joined the competition. And then you tried to mess with that Abomaton on your own? And then you lied about it. You've been acting strange all day. Does it have something to do with the human realm?
Oh, okay.
I actually thought she was gonna be like, is it something I did? You know, anime kind of things. But it's like, no, this is like a real freaking conversation that would happen. It's like, yes, talk to me. I'm mad at you, but talk to me. This is not your normal MO. So Luz finally opens up and says, yeah, I don't talk about this much, but this is the anniversary of when my dad died. And even though she's explaining this, she's making it clear that does not excuse my behavior. I just felt oh no, the tears are coming back.
My dad passing away. That's not an excuse for what I did. Like I said, it happened a while ago, so.
I like the fact that she's like, it happened so long ago, it shouldn't matter. I shouldn't be feeling this way. But like she's having to apologize and explain herself so much that I understand. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. And it's not even in the obnoxious way of I'm fine, let's move on. It's the realistic way of somebody who's not used to talking about themselves or their feelings much, I assume, again, of her pain and just trying to focus on other people or just distract herself. So when she's finally trying to be vulnerable, she can't without trying to dumb it down. Again, I know nothing about Luz, but I do know that she loves everybody she encounters. She's loyal to them to a fault, but I don't know if she's like Steven, if she talks about her feelings a lot, or if she's just adventure. But from what I gather from this episode, it's hard for her to open up, But then again, from what I know, from what people tell me, she's too open. So somebody correct me in that little confusion. Where is it that she doesn't know, she doesn't open up with her true feelings, but everything else is daijobu, or if she just has, if she's sad, she doesn't like being sad, so other people aren't sad. Regardless, this got to me as somebody who literally only watched episode 1 and then watched season 2 episode 14, and I'm ready to cry. Yes, I have all the context in between, but still, that is a feat. I was gonna play this for Jay. This, like, I rarely rewatch episodes these days. I think the last time I saw episodes and rewatched them was Steven Universe around season 3, because before I could watch Steven Universe episodes over and over again, but I just can't now after a certain destruction of Pink Diamond's character. And Spinel, she just ruined everything, but I think I can still go back and rewatch them. Some Miraculous season 1 episodes are not that bad, but I just can't watch the whole thing. Vox Machina, I can rewatch Vox Machina episodes. Oh, Q-Force, you know what? New shows are kind of doing it, but I can see myself rewatching these episodes over and over again because they're just nice. They're not a bog to get it through. Like, I'm not just watching them to get the information and then never interact with it again. So Luz opens up, and it's really hard to see her because I understand, as somebody whose dad also passed away 3 going on 4 years ago, you're fine, but you're not fine. And you don't even know how to express that to other people, and you don't want to weigh it down because it happened, the world is still revolving, but you kind of feel like it shouldn't. It's a very personal kind of pain that I don't wish on anybody watching this, but unless you've experienced it, you truly will not understand. So this just hits so close to home, but I feel like everybody has lost someone close to them throughout their lifetime, whether young, old, and you can understand just the feeling of loss that Luz feels here. So chaos is happening and it's cutting through the moment, but Luz is still unable to get over it because after she talked about what's wrong, her whole body is like shutting down. And that's just so sad.
Whoops, got a case of the old jelly leg.
And I feel like this is also something that's not normal, where something is happening and Luz can't jump in. She has to take a break for herself. She's being forced to stand back because she can't. She has to process what's happening or what she says, or just feel okay, collect herself before she gets back into the fray. Again, not sure, but that's the deduction I'm coming through. This is gonna be a long video after all.
I don't know what rituals you have in the human realm, but I'll help you pick some flowers and we
Why
can do something here.
Oh my god, why are they blushing? I like it. It's like, okay, look, shit is going down, but we're gonna address this. Don't you worry. Let's just take care of whatever is on fire right now. I love it. So she lets her girlfriend take a breath. Ida is like, you messed with the spell. You don't do that. She transforms, which is beautiful. So extra and we love. Oh my god, so extra and we love it. I just love that whole look. Yes, queen. Oh my god. Oh my god. So they're fighting this actual abomination. Oh yeah, that's what they are, abominations. Is it abomination magic or slime magic? Anyway. Amity, it's difficult to talk through the medication. Amity jumps into the fight. Her dad is like, stay out of it.
I got your back.
Why though?
What the heck, Dad?
Boo!
Oh my god, this father. No, the edgy teenager. He just doesn't get it.
Doesn't get it.
Oh my god. Regardless, things are going down and they need to cool it down. Luz has finally found a moment. She's like, yeah, we don't need that. I got this. What the huh?
I can handle this.
Did you just push everything to the side? She's like, I can handle this. Like, she can take on the whole big beast. But no, it's a tag team effort.
For listening.
Aww.
I can't wait to pick flowers with you.
You just needed someone to hear. Even though, here's the thing. You want to vocalize your pain, but at the same time, you're afraid that not only are you burdening somebody, the person doesn't really give a shit to listen. There's that in the equation. Oh my god, why are you flirting? I love this dude so much. It's not legal. His magic isn't holding. The daughter comes in and she's like, fuck you, I'm helping whether you like it or not.
I'm making my own choices from now on.
But
You're welcome.
Oh my god. Kind of forced, but oh my god. I like it. I didn't think I'd like it so much.
hold him down!
He's bringing their attention back. I think they just combined. Why? Oh, chills. God, chills. He's proud of her. Oh my god. And then the finishing combo move. Oh god. Is this what happens every episode? This can't be what happens every episode. Well, you can even see from this frame the animation is kind of... he's not looking too good. Or maybe, well, he never was looking too good. Is the background reused? Regardless, is this what happens every episode? And now there's chickens. Lovely. And then the wings! How? The gravity? The papers didn't fall. Oh my god. The timing. But do all those papers form one magic? As you can see, all of them had different... Oh no. I was gonna say they all had different glyphs, but they're all similar. Isn't this the one to turn invisible? And then we saw multiple of these. Maybe like... Well, I know if you combine two different types of things, they form one thing. So... Huh. Regardless, I thought she just brought out all her arsenal and just turned it to snow. Because I was like, if you combine everything she has, will it turn to snow? Or is it kind of like, if you combine all the magic, it turns to snow? Regardless, it turns to snow. It cools down the thing, and I guess now that it's not hot anymore, the spell would work, or it won't. Anyway, these two have history. Who cares? Well, people care. I like the fact that...
Have to clear up. Also, I heard about the factory incident with Luz. I've got my eyes on you, Blight.
This woman has adopted Luz wholeheartedly. So she asks what is going on. I don't know if it's a spell here, but he's like, I literally don't know. I have no clue what's going on. I got demoted for like stealing and stuff.
But I have heard some things. The Day of Unity is supposed...
Yeah. He gives like Day of Unity spiel lore stuff. I like the fact that he said, I know nothing, but I know something. And that something is relevant to the plot. Keep things consistent, but keep them related to the story. Still works, but I won't say it's ham-fisted, but you can see where the coincidence is right there. Like it's very coincidental. No. Convenient. That's the word. And then she just shoves him back in the ice.
Miss Ida! I am so sorry. I messed everything up.
Are you kidding? Instead of making a blabber serum, you made a horrifying transformation serum.
I think I'm gonna puke.
These aren't pretty, but I can sell this. Illusions, beastkeeping, and potion magic? Keep it up, kid. You got a future in wild magic.
That's so cute. I love it. Sister's like, I want a t-shirt too. Dad and girl, they're having a heart-to-heart talk. Like, wait, you don't want to do this? But isn't this your dream? It's not my dream. It's Mom's dream. Oh. I didn't know that. Why did you say anything? I think she also pointed out, this was the scene I think I saw that made me just want to watch the episode. Because she was like, I bet you didn't even know I was dating Luz.
I bet you didn't even know I was dating
Oh,
Luz.
blushing.
Edelin's kid?
See? You don't talk to us anymore.
And she said us, not just me. Like, all your kids, you're oblivious.
You're too busy making these monsters for the Emperor, and Mom's too busy trying to dye my hair green.
Why does the Emperor need monsters? And if you guys already work for the Emperor, why are you trying to get your daughter to enter his coven? You already in with him. Is that a tattoo?
New hair color. It's abomination colored.
Finally, someone gets it. Can you tell Mom that?
This is so cathartic, and I don't even watch the show because the internet died when they saw Amity dye her hair from green to this. The people that mourned for the loss of her hair color and that's the length and everything, they just were not vibing with it. And in this episode where she was just like, yeah, it's abomination colored. Finally, somebody gets it. And I'm like, huh, was that a jab at the people in the audience? I don't think it was, because this must have been written before that, but her hair dyeing thing happened a while ago. So was this just added and it's just like, yeah, finally somebody gets it? Or was this written because they knew that the audience would freak out and just pre-planned it? Because I like that. It was so cute.
Finally, someone gets it. Can you tell Mom that?
I'll talk to her.
Well, maybe it was added because this is just one frame.
Can you tell Mom?
Because I can see him saying, well, I like your new hair color. And then she'll be like, finally, or thank you, or yeah, finally, can you tell Mom that, or something like that. But then they got the voice actress to come back and just add this line of finally somebody gets it after the whole internet freaked out and nobody made the connection.
Finally, someone gets it. Can you tell Mom that?
This could have been an added in thing, but it's so cute. I like it. I like the whole calling out of the fandom.
It's a start.
I'll talk to her.
It's a start.
He wanted a hug. Why didn't you give him a hug? So now we're back here with them. She's trying to pick flowers because she knows she's not there with her mom. And I don't think they can do the whole calling thing again. The leech girl was still with her mom. And Amity tried to do plant magic.
Ugh. How do you get it to do what you want?
Well, won't you just draw a circle? Oh, I think all her other magic is clamped on only her abomination magic works, but she's not in a coven yet, so they haven't taken that away from her. She is in Hexside, so well then they allowed Luz to study every kind of magic, but she is a human. Regardless, she tried to do the plant magic thing with the sigils because I guess her plant magic has been cut off. And she's trying to understand how you do that.
You gotta know what you need.
And then Luz is like,
Can't believe
yeah.
I didn't try this first. My head's really on backwards today.
Oh no. You gotta know what you need. Huh? My girl, that is not a circle. You guys do a perfect circle every day with your fingers. How is drawing it difficult? They pick the flowers. She makes a slime abomination balloon. They attach the flowers and say, oh my god, her eyes. She is just not, she's not here. She's not on this plane of existence. There's nothing behind those eyes. Well, there's everything behind those eyes. So they send it off and
do you think they'll reach the human realm?
Probably doesn't work that way, but it's a nice thought.
Don't do this to me. It's too cute. It's too sad. My god, this is amazing. And then they had to kill me by showing the mom doing the tradition as well. And it's like, oh my god, I am going to cry. And then the ending happened. I don't care. The whole sigil things. Well, regardless, lore. It was so cute. This episode was everything. I was gonna say everything and nothing, but the joke doesn't work here. I really liked the episode. It really meant a lot to me, even though I don't watch the show. Let me know if you want me to watch the Hunter one, because I really want to see the boy vibing with people. I think I'm gonna start watching the Owl House now. Oh my god, I'm getting back into another show. And I'm already drifting away from Miraculous. It's the beginning of the end, people. I can see the future. But I'm gonna end the video here. Who knows? Let me know if you like this review. If you want me to review more Owl House content. What are your thoughts on the episode? Aside from tears, I loved everything. If I said anything that's incorrect, please make sure to tell me if I'm straying off a different path, or if I'm predicting or analyzing something that doesn't make sense. Because again, I know nothing. I thought this was gonna be a short video. It's probably not, because apparently I just talk a lot. But I just want to communicate what's going on in my head, which is not a good thing most of the time. Again, I'm medicated with both pharmaceutical and traditional medicine, herbal medicine, that's the one. And I hope I didn't offend anybody. I really hope not. But yeah, love you guys. Thanks so much for clicking to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah. Signing out.